Hi guys, do you know about the music of the Romantic period? But first, let us introduce ourselves.
Everyone, I'm Christian Andal and I'm together with Samantha Obinya.
We are grade 9 St. Thomas Aquinas for St. Jerome of Novaliches School, and this is our visual reporting.
Today, we will report the Romantic period. But first, what is Romantic period and what year it was started? Romantic period was known for its intense energy and passion. It was started around 1830s and ended around 1900s. The rigid forms of classical music gave way to greater expression, and music grew closer to art, literature, and theater. The Romantic period gave birth to the virtuoso. Virtuoso means it is an individual who possesses outstanding technical abilities in a particular art or field, such as music, singing, playing a musical instrument, and etc. In this era, there are many greatest composers, such as Franz Liszt, Frédéric Chopin, Richard Wagner, Johannes Brahms, and Gustav Mahler. Let us know more about them. First, we have Franz Liszt. He was a Hungarian composer, virtuoso pianist, conductor, music teacher, arranger, and organist. Here are some of his famous works: The La Campaniella, Hungarian Rhapsody, Number 2, and Mazeppa. We also have Frédéric Chopin. He was a Polish composer and a virtuoso pianist of French-Polish parentage. Chopin was composing and writing poetry at the age of 6 and gave his first public concerto performance at the age of 8. He became a leading advocate of absolute music. Some of his famous works are Minute Waltz, Preludes, and Piano Sonata No. 3. Next, we have Richard Wagner. He was a German composer, conductor, and theater director who was primarily known for his operas. At the age of 20, Wagner took a choirmaster position. He was the only child in his family not to receive piano lessons. Therefore, he taught himself. Some of his famous works are Ride of the Valkyrie, Flying Dutchman, and Parsifal. Next, we have Johannes Brahms. He was a German composer and pianist, and considered a leading composer in the Romantic era. He learned piano at 8, he improvised piano sonata at 11, studied theory and composition at 13, and by 14 had made his public concert. At his 30, he accepted dictatorship of the Vienna Academy. He died from cancer. Some of his famous works are Academic Festival, Overture, and German Requiem. Lastly, we have Gustav Mahler. He was an Australian composer. He thought the symphony must be like the world. It must embrace everything. Mahler presided over a remarkable 52 productions and introduced 32 works. He displayed his musical gifts at an early age. He held succession of conducting posts of rising importance in the opera houses of Europe. Late in his life, he was briefly director of New York's Metropolitan Opera and New York Philharmonic Ideas and Composition. His famous works are Symphony No. 5, Piano Quartet, and Waiting for Billy. Became more and more outlandish and inventive until the musical rules had to be rewritten, and the changes was set for the biggest change in music for centuries.